These videos are not financial advices. Everything shared here is provided for educational purposes only. Hello everyone, welcome back to another trading session. Today I'm gonna be taking a couple of trades. Hopefully we're gonna hit the target. You can see a third touch breakout already worked here, but I wouldn't take this because it's bad. And I'm looking for a beautiful trade right now. We have a common point of rejection here. Have another common point of rejection down here, which worked previously. This is a proper ranging market for taking common point of rejection trade. So when you have a range like this and you have multiple rejections from ups and downs, you can count on the common lines which get all, most of the rejections into the place. Look. Alright, so I'm just gonna wait for this one. I'll move this right here so I can know that we have an opportunity. Let's move on. Oh, look at this huge gap down, man. I wish I was there when this was happening. This is a crazy gap down. Gap down is always in the favor of buyers. Yeah. Let's move on to the next pair. Guys, make sure you join the Telegram channel, first link in the description. If I want to launch something or an event or mentorship event, you can be notified only in the official Telegram channel. First link in the description. Look at this beautiful decision point. This is called decision point. Look at this. What do you call this? A resistance. Very strong resistance. See how many rejections there is. And right before the breakout of this resistance, we have this little demand zone. Okay. And this demand zone is causing the breakout. So if I go to lower time frame, inside that demand zone, you will see smaller demand areas. Okay. In this case, we have it in 30 seconds. Once the market comes to this zone, we enter and it closes above that zone like this. Yeah, that's decision point.
Just do it! Don't let your dreams be dreams.
Alright. Now we're about to break this doji again from upside. I'm looking for to take a sell right now. Let's go. We got the beautiful gap up. And if you look, this is a doji, right? The moment we break doji, we get retracement. See, we broke it for the second time. Now we're expecting a retracement. The question is that the only reason? Of course not. You know that the market switches between proper supply and demand, right? This is a demand which market reacted, and then it created other demands. Like, look, this is another supply. This is another big supply. So market is inside the supply. So this is in the seller's territory. And if we entering this, it means that we entering in the direction of the sellers or buyers that are there, which in this case we have sellers. Let me see. Yeah, look at this. In lower time frame, you can exactly see the supply area. Isn't it beautiful? Also, I wanted to ask you guys, what should be our next challenge? I really want to start a new challenge because I think that's very interesting. You can suggest me some challenges. Of course, something easy to do, not give me some difficult challenges. Yeah. Look, this is a supply, just like this one. The market was exactly inside it and broke this doji, and then we took the entry inside the supply. Now, where's the next demand? Next demand is down here, but right now we're in a ranging market, right? This is the proper ranging market. We have two fake outs. We may have another fake out, touch this and then go up. We don't know that. We have to just wait and look for other pairs to see if we find another good opportunity. Right, look, this is a third touch breakout, but
NANI? You naughty.
there's a gap up in the favor of... I'm gonna take this one right now. There's a gap up in the favor of sellers. It means that it can give us a red candle easily, even though this is a buy setup and it's a third touch breakout. See, this is a support, first touch, second touch, breakout happens in this third touch, right? Of course, after the second touch, we need a higher high. The breakout happens on the third touch. Of course, we never trade based on one reason, okay? Always remember that. In this case, we have that setup, but, you know, this setup is kind of weak because we have gap up, you see? Candle starting with a gap up.
Naughty.
And it can reject and give us the red candle at the last seconds. Also, the space between second touch and third touch is pretty huge. We want even space, okay? Like this. Even spaces. Even. We don't like huge spaces like this. See? This is huge space. This was a winning trade. I took it with very small amount because it was risky. Now I'm gonna move on to the next pair. Right. I wanna take this trade. Yeah, I'm definitely taking this one. Let's go. I enter right now. Oh shit. My entry is bad. I'm sorry. I thought this is touching the demand, but it's not touching the demand. I'm super lucky if I win this. Proper entry should be right here. That was a winning trade. Oh my god, man. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. Alright. So this is a look at the this is 3-minute time frame, right? Look at this. This is an engulf. Okay? This is the first thing we check after detecting a QM. Let me show you the 1-minute chart. This is a QM, okay? Low, high, lower, low, higher, high. This would be the QM zone. In this case, we have it pretty ugly, but it's still, this is a QM. And then we check the higher time frame, which is the 3-minute time frame, and you see that QM is inside this engulfing pattern, right? Once we've done that, we go to lower time frame. And oh shit, my entry is bad. I'm sorry. Okay, in this case, we got this one as lower time frame entry. Also, we have another one right here. Basically, if you see overlapping areas, this one, this is nothing less than a lower time frame entry. This is a hidden demand or supply. Okay. See, we have the same thing here, same thing here. See, this overlap is in every time frame. Okay, and this is called Doji King. So, yeah, I should be honest. I wasn't planning to take my entry on this one. I always prefer the lower entry because of lower risk, safer entry, and also the QM zone is down here. So I want my entry to be below that. Like this one. So let me just make both of them. Okay, this one blue. Now after marking the zones, I go to 3 minutes. You'll see that the reason why it rejected from the first entry is that the first entry is inside the body of this engulf. The second entry is outside. Okay, so you really need to evaluate. Okay. This one is inside the body of engulf, higher chance to react, but it's above the entry zone. So you really need to decide which one is safer. In this one, I took the winning entry unintentionally, but yeah, sometimes I take both entries. If this one also was inside the engulf, I would take this one right now as well. Let's see. You know what? Let me just take it very small, huh? No, come on.
You naughty, naughty.
Yeah.
You
So this is
teasing
the
me.
second engulf outside the... I'm sorry, second entry outside the engulf. For QMs, we never want to take the entries outside the engulf. You either ignore the trade or you just take it if it's inside the engulf. See if it would be a losing trade. Now, this is another third touch breakout, but it was not good. We have this order block. Let me check the lower time frame. Yes, we do have entry for this order block. See, this is the order block. I told you the order block is very simple. You need to detect a breakout, significant breakout like this one. This is not that significant, but still. And then right before it, we have fair value gaps, and candle before will be order block. So inside that order block, we need to find the lower time frame entries, which in this case we got this one, and it reacted pretty well. Okay. This little doji right here. We got a couple of swing dojis right here. We got another order block right here. Look, fair value gap, and then the order block. See. Let me mark it. This is the fair value gap. Where's the breakout? Breakout happened here, right? The breakout, start of a breakout. We have a couple of order blocks. If you look, we got this one as order block for this breakout, and this one as another order block. So if I go to lower time frame for that one, you'll see we have fresh demand right down here, and this would be the market's reaction. All right. Let me see. All right, we got 4 trades. Yeah, let's just stop right here, man. I hope you enjoyed, man. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to join the Telegram channel, first link in the description, and peace out.